You see a live thing for me? Right now, live?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that is
that's
the
right now, right?
tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
Right now.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
The G. I'm the Green Bay Packers. I got my #1 fan, yeah. You know, she watching me right now. I'm about to kick this nigga face in real quick. You know, just how we do. Then they got Kerry Kittles and Saquon Barkley.
From the gun, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it'll be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
when I be talking, you can hear me through the TV, through your phone.
Continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Oh, yeah, it's always
Maybe not so
delay.
much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not.
What I did was take the ball from over snap for the interception.
Too many ones in this
So I get the ball now, and I got to
quarter,
the
first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Dillon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
He tried to throw a pass to his teammate, and I caught the ball instead.
Sometimes you got to just figure out where
so I ended up getting the ball back. I get 4 chances to try to move it 10 yards.
And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go.
That guy right there is another person. Mark Anthony, 89. That's what I'm playing against. Hero is still playing.
Throwing is Rodgers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact
I don't go hard yet. You'll subscribe then.
You're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there. to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
26.
On 1st down, Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I try to go dart to that nigga.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I gotta try to get in the end zone.
Rodgers now going to throw again, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
You still watching?
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0
You say yay for me, or you say yay for the game?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I caught it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. I'll throw it green, right?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time, it led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake up the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it.
I just lost the game. I just got beat like 30, 40-something to 3.
Run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I control those.
Now Jones operating from the gun. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. He completes it to Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Jones now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Peyton. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Jones on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Look at me. Go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
He's the epitome of what we call a move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
I think you would go for that shit. You passed the 50. He paused it. He's trying to figure out what he want to do. Like, do you want to kick the field goal? Do you want to go for it? Because if I stop him right now.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Check 3. Check 3. 218. Chop. Leo. Step.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. They'll run it. Here's Dillon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I have to come on the field, so, you know, it's kind of easy right here.
This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Fonzo's on the bed.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Sometimes I send more people at him. Sometimes I drop everybody back. It depends.
From the 41, Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I try to, like, switch it up.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jones now on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. Now he's got, this is
He
caught
had me
inside
too.
the 15.
I felt the nigga broke off of me, and then I couldn't get back to the nigga.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I don't get that drop just now.
On play action, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also leads to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
Where was the juice at?
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 15. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal.
Every spot I thought I wasn't going to be, nigga, then I was diving trying to catch it, nigga, just forcing.
Jones to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
They gave them first down?
Jones now.
Yeah.
A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
No, I know he's in the check. That's why you said there's not about to run into the kitchen.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight
That's what I'm
end.
saying. We covering him. I'm making sure I'm covering the nigga.
22.
He's the best tight end in the game. Him and Travis Kelce. The 2 best tight ends in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, sometimes some catch is not, you need to be the best, bro. Not every catch is going to catch.
Now Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And they got a rookie that came in only got 1 pass,
We
bro.
welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
Over 100 passes though, bro.
That's 100%.
Bro, it's 2 people in the league. That's 100%.
Jones, and that is incomplete.
100% catch. That's 100% catch rate. Oh my God.
That's what I want to see what they gonna put for them dudes that matters. 3 of them this year, I think. I'm gonna show it to you. There's 3 of them this year in the NFL that has
Boy,
it.
your rating should be high after that, bro.
That's why I'm saying his shit is gonna be retarded.
It's caught by Davis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Well, this game looks good.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And The tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be
But you know what I noticed
second
in
down.
Madden this year? They speed up the clock
Get the hook
now.
up there, but you really
They
have to
changed up the clock how
precise. He's been throwing
That should be the same
last couple
No, I
weeks.
mean like before how you like you say how you
Because if
like
you're
you'll run the clock sometimes. The old Madden was it's like your clock will still be running, but like they'll do super shit and then the time won't go like.
That's only if you catch the ball. Oh, he dropped it. That's only if you, like, say like if I get a ball, right, and I run out of bounds, the clock stops.
Okay.
Once you get into the red zone,
You throw a pass and I catch it,
you better be quick with
the clock keep going. If you throw a pass and
No,
I
no, no,
drop
that's what
that
I
pass,
mean.
the clock stops.
No, I mean, you remember when you throw the ball, the clock can just keep going, right? Even after the ball's caught on the
It
field.
depends on where at in the quarter that the clock don't go in 2 minutes. In the 2 minutes, it don't run.
No, I mean like you see how the clock is like once you catch the ball, the clock's still on. That's what I'm saying, right? The clock is not gonna run out because you dropped the ball.
Yeah, exactly. It was an incomplete
But I'm
pass.
talking about like now it's like whenever you catch the ball and the clock like they have a timer now. I was reading something up on it. It was like, yo, this right here. Now they fixed it so that people won't be like forcing the play for too long. You gotta
Oh, the cell. Yeah, been there though, nigga. They got it. Yeah, look, you don't get enough time. So you gotta make your adjustments and all that right now. But that's for the offense. Like, say like if you take a little time out, you pick your play. When you come on the field, your clock not gonna be what you just seen. All that time that you thought you was wasting is gonna have to run off the clock.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
You didn't knock that out of his hand after he jumped. Well, he's
I knew he wasn't gonna get that. You know why? First of all, that wasn't his best receiver. Second of all,
About set to get this.
my nigga, I don't know. I had too much time to run to him. You seen it?
And a few
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that.
just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this
I was
point.
just taking this
14
slide.
yards, good for a Packer first down.
But you wanted him to go out of bounds.
Nah, I didn't. I don't know. The quicker this game over with, the quicker I can take a
Yeah,
shit.
that's why I was gonna say take a slide. I don't understand why you didn't slide that one.
I don't want to stop, bro. I think it's double tap box or some dumb shit.
Oh God, yo, the whole time I was saying, I swore you will not slide.
I chose somebody else out
Here
there.
on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I swore he would run a slide. That's why you was doing all them tricks like jumping over people and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga know he
I think it's this. I think it's these two and box. Double tap box. I don't know.
We don't know, man. Let's not try that shit.
Because that shit make me throw a ball away.
Yeah. Don't do that. Let's win the game.
They'll run now with Dillon. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I might run it, I might not. You know me though. I don't get greedy. I don't get greedy.
That's the thing. Everybody else get greedy.
Niggas get
And
greedy.
5 in the second period now
Because
for
they
the
want to win,
Giants
bro.
on
It's the
3rd
third
down.
bro. When you want to win, bro, you gonna do everything it takes to win, right? You can't blame the guy that wants to go extra thirsty hard. Instead of punting the ball, he wants to go for that extra. I want to see if I can go that extra mile real quick.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Smith here.
Yo, for a second, I swore everything I love to do to one of his hands, bro. The way that shit looks just now.
And now it's 4th down. The Giants going to burn
The
their
way that
3rd and
ball just now, I swear he was about
timeout.
to his man.
As he'll stop it with just
Yeah, bro,
over 40
I don't know.
seconds to go in the
I
game.
don't know how that happened, bro, but it
Here's
looked like he
J.K.
took the ball to his
Scott
man.
now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
They want me to punt it. I don't have to. At the end of the
No,
game.
what? Oh, it's the end of the game, yeah?
He might get an end zone now. He's thirsty.
Taken in at the 11. Might have needed just
Gotta
one
eat it.
more
Best player in the
play as
game,
it
nigga.
stands.
Look at Saquon.
37-yard return.
You've seen his highlights, nigga.
Oh,
You
yeah,
are a
yeah.
believer.
I'm a believer. Them highlights was a believer. I believed after them highlights, bro. That nigga, boom, knock that nigga out. Bro, you know who was like that too? Until he got to the league and he got finished, he got toasted after like 2 seasons. What's his name?
Don't say Reggie.
No, that dude, I think it's not RG. It's RG3?
Nah, he was a quarterback.
Yeah, before he was in college or something. College, that nigga was running through niggas, bro. RG3. College, he was
got the
a big
Heisman, nigga.
He just, but after that, he was just, I don't know.
Now he played good, he just got injured. Yeah, you know what the speed though, my nigga, college is different from the NFL, bro. You run it with, when you get to college, everybody is fast. When you get to the NFL, everybody is fast as you are, bro. There's no, oh, I'm faster than him, I'm a treat. There's no, you gotta be like a LeBron or somebody, you know what I mean?
You gotta, you gotta be Usain Bolt fast.
There you go. Everybody, when you think the niggas that be beasting in college,
just as strong as you.
There you go. Just as, the whole team probably just as fast as the fastest nigga that ran in that shit, you know what I mean? I couldn't get no interceptions, bro. You see them shit, bro? Like, my hands is
TD, but it was not to be. And time is running out now on this game.
Yeah, I ain't.
It's tough game.
I can't even score with Green Bay every week.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room. It
He killed me.
Exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more.
Well, but you still won.
I know.
That don't make sense.
Because I let him get down. I let him get down to the red zone, and he did interception. We got the red zone.
That's a great
I was changing it. I was letting him come up the field. I didn't want to blitz, and then he beat me for a touchdown. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give him a little bit. Then when we get up top, I'm gonna just send everything.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they fall to defeat for the second time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't do nothing.
He stayed at 3 points the whole quarter, the whole game?
Who?
This nigga stayed at 3 points the whole game?
He had 3 points?
Yeah.
That's it?
That was it. The
He
whole
had
game.
a lot of yards, so 3 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. But that means you practically played the shit out of him the whole game.
I told you that. I was letting him come.
That's what that means whenever you do that shit, bro. If you got 241 yards, bro, you should have had at least 3-4 touchdowns.
Facts.